Hey, how you doing today, everyone? This is just a short clip that I'm going to put in front of all my videos, letting you know that if you have criticism or you don't like something about my videos, leave a comment, let me know, and I'll do what I can for you. You could also email me, and if you want more specific reading or direct reading, or there's a lot of things I can do that I don't make videos of for you. But go ahead and email me. My readings are specifically for universal reflection of you. I'm not trying to paint scenarios from the reading that can find relatable. Like a lot of, if you want more of that, there's plenty of YouTubers out there doing tarot readings or oracle readings and stuff that get into more specifics. If you want someone that's very specific to how the cards are laying out for you, instead of reading from the generic meanings of the cards and stuff, because what I'm trying to do is just paint a picture for you to reflect with and understand. Because I could do a deep reading and get into like, oh well, this and this means that and that, like, you know, with the two wands crossing over the sun card, you're in a good spot facing more objections to how you're going to go forward with the challenges. I mean, I could do all that, but what I'm trying to do is more of a paint not generic, but more of a universal picture for you to reflect on for yourself, and give you principal meanings of the cards. And then also I read from the designers and the energies that the artists or the creators of the decks put for us to read from, and understand what their intention was from their cards when they designed them. You know, that I understand that you're supposed, as a tarot reader, you're supposed to look at the pictures and try to interpret them for somebody. But I'm not doing it for just specific individuals. I'm doing it for all a complete sign of all millions of potentially people that are out there. So I just wanted to put that out there. Go ahead and hit me up, and I'll do what I can for you.
Hey Virgo, how you doing? Horoscope, June 2020. There's a promising combination of warmth and charisma during the Sun-Venus conjunction in Aries Gemini on June 3rd that can take you far beyond your wildest dreams. Making new connections is unexpected but welcome. The super competitive energy of the Sun-Mars square on the 6th brings out the worst in some people, but it can inspire you to do great things with the right amount of determination. There are obstacles in your way, but you can power through them if you really want to. Mercury heads into a retrograde cycle while in intuitive Cancer on June 17th, so you should be able to feel your way out of any unfortunate situations you find yourself in. When things don't go as planned, it's nice to have your instincts to rely on. Loving Venus goes direct in flexible Gemini on the 24th, so expect the wheels of love and finance to start turning again, now that you've had time to think about these areas of your life. Hopefully you have a good plan on how best to move ahead. You experience an amazing energy boost as driven Mars enters fiery Aries on June 27th. So don't let it go to waste. Finish outstanding projects so you can move on to bigger and better things. Present, your current situation, Virgo, June of 2020. Queen of Cups. It's Pisces energy. Loving, tender-hearted, psychic, spiritual, intuitive, turns away wrath with caring, is open to the unconscious, is easily moved by another's pain, feels oneness with God and the universe, is always tuned to emotional undercurrents. Influence, helpful or challenging energies, Virgo, June of 2020. Two of Wands in reverse. Being in reverse, this means that it's the opposite of what I'm going to tell you, or it's half full, half empty. Personal power, boldness, originality, commanding attention and respect, doing what no one else has done, daring to do what you want. Past issues, the basis of the situation, Virgo, June of 2020. Queen of Swords in reverse. Honest, astute, forthright, witty, experienced, faces the truth even if unpleasant, has a delightful sense of humor, sizes up a situation quickly, has seen and done it all, is direct and open in all dealings. Immediate past, what is behind you, Virgo, June of 2020. Knight of Cups. The Queen of Swords was Libra. This is Scorpio. Romantic, over emotional, refined, over refined, imaginative, fanciful, introspective, introverted, sensitive, temperamental. Idealizes love or lacks self-restraint. Can tap the fertile unconscious or indulges in idle daydreams. Is aware of moods and feelings or is prone to mood swings. Appreciates beauty in all forms but leaves dirty work to others. Values the inner life or focuses inward to excess. Crowning thoughts, your thoughts regarding the situation, Virgo, June of 2020. Page of Cups, young water sign. Being emotional, being intuitive, being intimate, being loving, be moved or touched, start or renew a love affair, receive guidance from within, make a thoughtful gesture. Immediate future, what is behind you, Virgo, June of 2020. Queen of Wands. That's Leo energy. Attractive, wholehearted, energetic, cheerful, self-assured, is appealing and popular, is optimistic and upbeat, is loaded with enthusiasm, quietly demonstrates self-confidence, leads a busy and active life. Your fears, emotional concerns regarding the situation, Virgo, June of 2020. Four of Wands. Celebration, freedom, excitement, rejoicing over a happy event, bubbling over what with delight, getting out of an oppressive situation. Environmental factors, how others see you, Virgo, June of 2020. Six of Cups in reverse. Goodwill, innocence, childhood, acting kindly or charitably, being with a child or young person, feeling simple contentment. Your hopes, what you really wish for, Virgo, June of 2020. Strength, patience, compassion, soft control, knowing you can endure, giving others lots of space, dealing calmly with frustration, persuading. Outcome, answer your question, Virgo, June of 2020. Seven of Swords. Running away, lone wolf style, hidden dishonor, shirking responsibility, deceiving or being deceived, feeling you don't need anyone else. Opposing cards, Six of Cups. Here in your environmental factors, how others see you. Innocent, kind, open, noble. Covering your tracks, maneuvering behind the scenes, being two-faced, seeing others take the rap, controlling without appearing to, avoiding a shameful secret, lying or stealing. Additional clues and guidance about the reading, Virgo, June of 2020. Ten of Cups. The Star in reverse. Temperance. Queen of Pentacles, Virgo. It's you. Top of the deck, Justice in reverse. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands, Aries. Knight of Wands is Aries. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, that's you. You're upside down. Ten of Cups, joy, peace, family, embracing happiness, working for peace in the home, experiencing serenity. Reinforcing cards, Star, joy, positive feelings, blessing, having a sense of well-being, radiating love, delighting in good fortune, counting your blessings, expressing delight. Six of Cups in reverse here in your environmental factors. How others see you, feeling blessed, happy, joyful, going on a family event, reaffirming a family commitment, supporting a relative in need, bonding with family members, forgiving someone in the family, doing away with hostilities, restoring harmony, reducing stress and tension, feeling contented and at ease, calling a truce, relaxing. The Star in reverse, hope, inspiration, generosity, serenity, having faith in the future, wanting to give or share, regaining motivation, experiencing peace of mind. Reinforcing cards, Six of Cups, environmental factors, how others see you, goodwill, sharing, spreading the wealth, opening your heart, giving back what you have received, letting love flow freely, offering with no reservations, holding nothing back. Temperance, balance, health, combination, finding the middle ground, renewing energy and vigor, experiencing harmony, gathering together what is needed. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, nurturing, big-hearted, down-to-earth, resourceful, trustworthy, gives love and support, finds a use for whatever's at hand, keeps confidences a secret and secrets, will do any service for others, handles problems matter-of-factly. Justice in reverse, responsibility, decision, cause and effect, insisting on fairness, weighing all sides of an issue, accepting the results you created, settling old accounts and debts. Knight of Wands, charming or superficial, self-confident or cocky, daring or foolhardy, adventurous or restless, passionate or hot-tempered, is physically attractive or focuses on style and appearance, totally lacks self-doubt or overestimates abilities, will risk anything without fear or is reckless and rash, loves travel and new experiences or is never content to be still, is easily roused to action or angers easily. Now we get into the psychology. Carl Jung, that's CARLJUNG, the ego and shadow aspect of the self. From the ego, why is the Queen of Cups here in your current situation, Virgo, June of 2020? Dragon of Books. The book controls. You are passionate and full of energy. You can lead multitudes. You can get what you want. Don't leave behind all you've learned. Your ego is strong and a little tempering will go a long way. From the shadow, why is the Queen of Cups here in your current situation, Virgo, June of 2020? Death. Sometimes we cannot avoid a major change. We should not be afraid of setting out on a new path. From the ego lies the two wands here in helpful or challenging energies, Virgo, June of 2020. Griffin of Books. The confusing book. You have some understanding or blurry vision of what you want to do, but the full picture isn't clear yet. That's okay. Start acting based on what you know. Clarity will come. From the shadow lies the two wands in reverse here. Helpful or challenging energies, Virgo, June of 2020. Strength, which relates to your hopes, what you really wish for. There are no enemies, only lovers yet unknown. We can react to fear by opening our heart. The force of the spirit can win out over arrogance and tyranny. From the ego lies the Queen of Swords in reverse here in basic situation, past issues, Virgo, June of 2020. The Phoenix of Chalices. The chalice renewed love as expressed between two people may change or even die. By experiencing the pain of loss and practicing emotional maturity, love in a heart is reborn, free to find new expression in the world. From the shadow lies the Queen of Swords in reverse here in the basis situation, past issues, Virgo, June of 2020. Ace of Pentacles. Knowledge enables us to see beyond the horizon and appraise the resources available to us wisely. From the ego lies the Knight of Cups here in immediate past, Virgo, June of 2020. Ten of Chalices. The chalice fulfilled. When the dream of the chalice is realized, the mundane reveals its magic and separation evaporates, giving way to intimacy. Everyone is allowed to be and all are better for it. From the shadow lies the Knight of Cups here in immediate past, Virgo, June of 2020. The Hermit. Every answer must be sought in our own soul. At times, avoiding others and refusing to confide can help us to get through difficult times. From the ego lies the Page of Cups here in your crowning thoughts. Your thoughts regarding the situation, Virgo, June of 2020. The High Priestess. The keeper of mysteries, books, and knowledge point to the doors of mystery. To experience magic, you must cross the threshold and give yourself over to the mystery, letting go of expectations. From the shadow lies the Page of Cups here in the crowning thoughts. Your thoughts regarding the situation, Virgo, June of 2020. Four of Swords. Idols can help us look within our heart, but if we let them shine too much, they can blind us. From the ego lies the Queen of Wands here in your immediate future, Virgo, June of 2020. Seven of Swords. The secret sword. Things are not always what they seem. An unexpected weapon can defeat an insurmountable enemy. Conversely, don't assume an easy victory over an apparently weak foe. From the shadow lies the Queen of Wands here in immediate future, Virgo, June of 2020. The Chariot. Even after achieving success, our mind must not be distracted from the goal for which we fought. From the Ego lies the Four of Wands here in your fears, emotional concerns, Virgo, June of 2020. Six of Swords. The sword inspires. Holding fast to a truth can inspire you to great things. In this case, you are in a situation that you want out of. Using your intellect and experience, you will contrive a way, however complex or crazy. From the shadow lies the Four of Wands here in your fears, emotional concerns, Virgo, June of 2020. Five of Wands. However bitter a conflict may have or may be, and however tragic its outcome, we will always be able to stand up for our ideas and our principles. From the Ego lies the Six of Cups here in reverse on the environmental factors, how others see you, Virgo, June of 2020. Ten of Spheres. The sphere integrated. The potential of all life is not separate from the life that exists. It is in the roots of the earth and in our ancestors. It is here now in you. It is waiting in the souls of those yet to live. From the shadow lies the Six of Cups in reverse in the environmental factors, how others see you, Virgo, June of 2020. The Fool. At times, in order to understand things, we have to open our mind to dreams. From the Ego lies the strength here in your hopes, what you really wish for, Virgo, June of 2020. Dragon of Swords. The sword wielded. Using your rational capacities, make sure you are clear on your truths and incorporate your knowledge of cause and effect. Use this knowledge to lead others in implementing useful ideas. From the shadow lies the strength here in your hopes, what you really wish for, Virgo, June of 2020. The Emperor. To be authoritative, we must be recognized as such and committed to building what we have promised. From the Ego lies the Seven of Swords here in outcome. Answer your question, Virgo, June of 2020. The Emperor. The Father of Fire. Humankind received the gift of fire, a symbol for the spark of life of will. Through this gift, we eat well, see in the dark, and create safety. Use your will to create systems that sustain life. From the shadow lies the Seven of Swords here, and outcome answer your question, Virgo, June of 2020. Five of Cups. Even when we lose, we gain the experience of defeat, and it may turn out useful for attaining future victories. Isis Oracle. From the Ego, what is the message you have for Virgo in June of 2020? Chariot of Ascension. Spiritual work of the higher initiate. Your soul wishes to travel more freely between the dimensions of higher reality. This is how to allow your conscious spirit communication, the free flow of soul light into the physical body, and the joining in divine harmony of heaven and earth. It requires a powerful consciousness to do this. The Merkaba, Chariot of Ascension, and Soul Fire is the spiritual gift to attain these divine purposes now, available to you as a high initiate. There are times when the soul becomes ambitious and wishes to live its entire life in conscious oneness with all expressions of its being, including the physical body. It may wish to do so simply because it is the nature of all beings to eventually release themselves as divine, or because it needs specific new skills to be available to the human expression in the physical body so it can continue with its divine purpose. Those skills might be channeling divine energy or consciousness for healing, traveling easily between the worlds for conscious spirit communication, gaining greater artistic or creative ability because it feels wonderful to create, or any number of other purposes. This oracle brings you guidance that a special spiritual practice has come or is soon coming to your attention that will help your soul reach you more fully. It will be an advanced practice and it will serve you well at this time in your journey to reach the higher levels of capacity and spiritual responsibility that are available to you as a high initiate. Peace to you, beloved. Your spiritual work on this planet is greatly supported. The Chariot of Ascension Oracle also offers you a particular sacred teaching from the priestess of high initiates, Lady Isis. This is the practice of the Merkaba, soul vehicle or Chariot of Ascension. This vehicle is an energetic structure of sacred geometry that strengthens and protects you, allowing for your consciousness to travel instantaneously and freely between dimensions and realities without compromising your vibration or damaging your energy bodies. Merkaba is a vehicle of great strength and power and is best used with a heart dedicated in unconditional love and service. It can be used to travel on the inner planes to stars and temples for higher guidance in an instant, as well as to connect with other souls on the inner planes at various levels of evolution. It is recommended that such a practice only be used with permission granted from the soul in question and from a place of love, an intention to be of healing service. Merkaba allows you to travel without the usual restraints upon your energy field, but like any powerful practice, there is a wise caution. You will travel and experience what is in your heart. Keep your heart open and clear, and do not use Merkaba if you are feeling uncentered, ungrounded, disconnected, or angry. It is a technique to use when you are feeling peaceful and aligned within yourself. At such times, great growth in consciousness is possible for you using Merkaba. The Oracle of the Chariot of Ascension is a gift, high-level spiritual training. Your wisdom is using what you have learned helps you make the most of this sacred gift. This oracle is as much about receiving the training as it is about knowing when to apply it and when to have restraint. The oracle of the Chariot of Ascension is also confirmation that you are growing spiritually and becoming ready for greater tasks and spiritual responsibilities. If you have been considering taking a step to engage in teaching or healing, in studying or practicing at a higher level, whether you're spiritually or in your chosen field or profession, you are encouraged to follow your heart and your destiny and be bold. Say yes to yourself. The Chariot of Ascension speaks of rising destinies and success. Divine Circuits from the Shadow. What is the message you have for Virgo in June of 2020? Voice of an Angel. You have something to say. There is a unique voice within you that wants to be expressed creatively in the world. Whether it is a conversation you need to have, a truth stated, a song to be sung, or a book to be written, honor your voice. Know that it is inspired and can help not only your own spiritual growth, but support others on their path too. If you do not allow inspiration to flow, you will feel blocked as though something that needs to happen naturally is not happening. It is an uncomfortable sensation that can lead to feelings of depression, self-doubt, lack of confidence, and eventually wear away at your self-esteem. Sometimes we unintentionally hold ourselves back from expressing the inspirations, ideas, and imaginations we feel because we are afraid that we are making it up, that we will be judged or fail to deliver a worthy expression of the idea. Maybe we think someone else will do it better anyway, or we simply don't choose to value our inspiration enough to make it a priority in our lives and don't set aside time and devote energy to it to bring it to life. When the oracle, the voice of an angel, appears, you are being given two pieces of guidance. Firstly, your idea. Intuition or imagination is not off base, but spot on for your own unique life journey. You are tapping into pure inspiration, and the divine muse of creativity is blessing you. If you feel blocked or are uncertain about how to direct your creativity, the universe is letting you know you are being sent a muse, the inspiration you need to find your own true voice. Secondly, you are being asked to have trust, courage, and confidence in yourself and to follow through on the gift of an idea that has been given to you. This is not a time to keep quiet, play it safe, hold yourself back, or allow others to step up and speak for you. This is time to speak your truth, to express yourself, to have confidence in your own ideas and inspirations and in your own voice. This oracle also confirms that the time has come, or very soon will. For these ideas to transform into physical reality, they will require action in the physical world, and therefore, you will attract opportunities to bring what started as a wonderful idea into material reality. If you want to manifest something and have already been working to that end, the voice of an angel confirms that this is going to happen. You'll sing your own soul song in whatever way is true for you. Druid Craft Tarot deck. What is the overall meaning, underlying energies of the Celtic Cross spread and the cards laid out for Virgo in June of 2020? Five of Pentacles in reverse. A turning point, emerging from a difficult period such as a bankruptcy or a spell of unemployment. Possible reconciliation. If your relationship is based on mutual support as victims of difficult circumstances, the foundations will start to dissolve as things improve. Try to base the relationship on more solid ground. What's the overall meaning, underlying energies of the Celtic staff and the cards laid out for Virgo in June of 2020? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There's a danger of greed in which the good fortune of becoming wealthy no longer serves your true interest. Financial loss. You may need to let go of your attachment to money or look deeper for the true source of wealth which lies in the depths of the soul. What's the overall meaning, underlying energies of the entire reading? Why is the Ten of Cups, the Star in reverse, Temperance, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here, and additional clues and guidance for Virgo in June of 2020? King of Swords. Positive and helpful advice, particularly legal or financial. A need for intellectual honesty, justice, or discipline. You may need to make a decision based on facing facts and possibly making a sacrifice. Earth Wisdom, what's your message for Virgo in June of 2020? Heal thyself. Aconite provides protection as fears are faced and when working with the Dark Goddess. Peridot is traditionally used by healers to maintain their own health. Some illnesses are only physical, others have deeper roots. In order to move toward better health, you must enlist the help of the Dark Goddess and enter your heart, confronting your deepest fears. Find the poison that is hurting you and remove it so the healing can occur. I value my health and I have the courage to do what is necessary to maintain it. I do not merely address symptoms but go as deep as necessary to root out the problem. Druid Animal Oracle. What animal has a message for Virgo in June of 2020? Seal. Love, longing, dilemma. The card shows a gray seal on the shore of the sacred island of Iona, once known as Isle na Druidna, the Isle of the Druids. A pale rainbow shines over the Atlantic, and on the horizon we can see the outline of the uninhabited island called Dutchman's Cap. Drawn upright, this card calls to you from the sealed people of the sea. The Dan Na Ran, the song of the seals, upsets and frightens many who hear it. Its mournful and human sound stirs the heart of the listener to the core. It is a call from the sea, from the unconscious, from the depths. Calls to us from the waters of our birth, from our beginnings on earth, from our brothers and sisters in the animal realm, who are closer to us than we dare imagine. We fear this call because we feel we may be drowned, overwhelmed by our feelings. But do not let your intellect imprison your heart, as the human imprisons his Selchi spouse, the magical seal, opening yourself to the promptings of the unconscious, of the feminine, of your dreams and longings will bring transformation, healing, and love into your life. Drawn reverse, this card suggests that you may have come to a time in your life when you are faced with a dilemma. Each way you turn could invoke risk and potential loss, and yet you know you must make a choice. The seal speaks of the longing of the heart, of true love, of a sense of humanity and goodness. In the end, these should be the determining factors in your choice. Although the seal may represent loneliness and separation, as the Selchi imprisoned on dry land, remember that the time will come when she will be released and will act as a guide and companion through the watery realm of the emotions and the other world. Native Spirit, what message do you have for Virgo in June of 2020? Storyteller. Card meaning: live larger than life. Make the most of every experience. You can choose the meaning that you give events. Find interpretations that empower you rather than diminish you. Be the storyteller and the hero of your own life. Give your personal story empowering meanings. Your native spirit wants you to know around the evening campfire, clan members always looked forward to the storyteller recounting events of the daily happenings of the tribe. Even the most mundane event took on a vibrancy in the expert hands of an experienced storyteller. The storyteller card chose you to remind you to be the champion of your own personal myth. Be the central character. Don't live life according to the needs and expectations of others. Don't be a bit player in your own story. The journey: take an event in your life that you gave a disempowering meaning and find a way to rescript it so that the interpretation of this same story is one in which you are the hero. Soul Trees, what message do you have for Virgo in June of 2020? Confidence. Being self-assured manifests beauty, success, and peace within. Be confident in yourself. Sacred Indian Tarot, what message do you have for Virgo in June of 2020? Strength in reverse. It means being weak, full of fears, and being plagued by fantasies. If this card is reversed, it may lead to you feeling emotionally explosive and manipulated. The card is about exercising self-discipline, courage, and creativity to overcome any hardship that you may face. Foxfire, the Kitsune, what message do you have for Virgo in June of 2020? Memories of the Forgotten Self. When did you forget all of who you are, dear one? When did you begin to believe that others say is true of you and turn away from the quiet certainty of the internal voice, the voice of your soul, calling you back to remember all of who you were? Did it become too difficult? Did it seem that others perhaps knew more than you, more than the ancient self who has traveled with you for millennia? Can you now see that it is impossible for another to know you better than the voice of your own immortal soul knows you? At whatever time it was that the voice of your soul was smothered, it never was quiet, and it found its way through the labyrinth of self-doubt and fear until it rose up within you. It is with you now, the forgotten self, urging you to remember, showing you scenes of who you once were in this lifetime, the visions you had as a child, the times you stood firm in your own trust and belief in yourself. It will first whisper to you of the truths of the soul, sharing the secrets of who you are, reviving memories and dreams of other times and within this lifetime. Then that voice will grow stronger, showing you moment after moment, until you, bright soul, finally remember. And at that moment which is coming for you, your own voice and the voice of your soul will entwine as one, and you will no longer be who others feel you should be. You will incarnate again in this lifetime as the once forgotten self, now remembered and alive and present. Dragon Oracle cards. Which dragon has a message for Virgo in June of 2020? Archangel Gabriel's dragon. Archangel Gabriel's dragon brings purification. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. Fifth dimensional diamond white dragons serve Archangel Gabriel, the mighty pure white angel of clarity, joy, and hope. When we are ready to connect more deeply to him, his dragons shine their crystal light into our energy fields and physical body, allowing deep cleansing and purification to take place. They light up our true essence and we become transparent to the spiritual world. This means that all the lower energies that have not been released from our auric field become visible. So it is important to forgive, love, and respect ourselves and others so that our aura becomes totally clear. Then the dragons will rejoice, and for we are ready to walk the diamond ascension path. They will lead the way, clearing and energizing our sparkling new high-frequency journey, and bringing us clarity, hope, and joy, so that Archangel Gabriel with his diamond wings can overlight us. Receiving this card implies you are expected to cooperate with Archangel Gabriel's diamond white dragons, using self-examination and self-discipline to accelerate your ascension. The dragons can then illuminate you eternally with happiness, clarity, and higher expectation. You will become a shining beacon and will automatically radiate light that shows others the way. You will have earned the right to be a walking master. You will carry in your fields the glorious light of Archangel Gabriel's cosmic diamond, which is a life-transforming ascension tool. The diamond white dragons will swirl and dance around you, ensuring that the glittering, shimmering cosmic diamond stays securely in place over your energy fields. It will protect your aura and fill you with joy, purity, and bliss. So I already drew the next card, but my camera fucked up, and it just wanted to delete that section of my video recording. So I'm gonna do it all over again. I have to just read what I already read. Pretty much, I'm sorry I didn't get to shuffle and pull out the card in front of you, but my camera messed up on me. Okay, the card I pulled was Mercy. Spiritual wisdom, compassion. The spiritual path challenges us to look deep within ourselves and understand both the light and the dark sides of our nature. Those we meet on our path are mirrors for us. If you see a quality in someone else that you do not like, it means that you manifest some of that energy within yourself. When we judge others, we are in fact judging ourselves. Forgiveness of others starts with self-forgiveness. Compassion and mercy for others begins with being compassionate and merciful to yourself. The Dragon of Mercy challenges us to follow our spiritual calling rather than desires of the ego. This requires a choice, a change of mind. So many people are in a constant battle with their inner demons. But this card asks us to stop the fight and show self-compassion. It is only through mercy that weakness can be truly transformed into strengths. Forgive yourself for all your perceived mistakes, and you will come to understand that in reality there are no mistakes, only lessons. Be wary of decisions and actions based on weak morals. Acts of generosity driven by guilt lack real value and may be rooted in clouded desires. Stop and ask yourself what lies behind your decisions and your judgment of others. It is only through the development of morals and spiritual practices that the soul can find fulfillment. Alright, same thing happened with the next card. I drew Crown Chakra for the reading. The frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. The flower of life is a geometric shape recognized by many cultures all over the planet and consists of 13 equal circles that intersect at the middle of each circle, creating a perfectly proportioned flower. As a symbol, the flower of life represents the universe as a whole, as well as the harmony in which all the separate components of the universe work together. This beautiful pattern is often used to indicate our understanding of our connection as humans and as spiritual beings to the whole. The color violet is associated with the seventh or crown chakra located on top of the head. It is associated with our personal spiritual connection to the universe and source. Violet has the highest frequency in the visible spectrum of light and is therefore linked to the flame of transmutation, the violet flame, which burns away all negativity and transmutes it into light. Violet is the color of cleansing, purification, magic, mystery, and mysticism. Our sense of empathy and unity are associated with this chakra. White Light Oracle, what message do you have for Virgo, June of 2020? Spirit Bearer of 396 Hertz. You are being healed from guilt and fear. Such emotions will no longer steal your personal power or dissuade you from confidence, happiness, and realizing your own worth. No matter how unlikely it may seem, you're going to emerge from spiritual winter into light and life. The divinely ordained time for your liberation, healing, and emergence is much closer than you realize. Abundant blessings are stirring and shall soon manifest. The frequency of 396 Hz is deeply nurturing and protective. It is the heart frequency of the Universal Mother protecting her young, deflecting negativity and refusing to overly condition the youthful mind. She looks out for them and provides warnings lest they wander too far from their authentic path. But she also encourages the child to learn who they are, to courageously explore the world, and to enjoy their freedom. Irrespective of our personal experience with our biological mother, the divine mother energy in the soul is loving, protective, available, and kind. This inner mother love enables us to develop our own sense of personal value, belonging, and home. In connection with the inner divine mother, we feel loved, wanted, and held. We know ourselves well enough to understand what we need, and we value ourselves enough to live in such a way that our needs are met. We recognize that we matter, not more than any other, but enough to feel self-love and self-respect. We can connect to our authentic life path because we feel worthy of it. This nurturing frequency heals the heart and softens the walls, which keep love out, due to past abandonment and betrayal. When we are more open to life, the path to fruition becomes more accessible and direct. When we connect with our authentic path, we can access the abundance of spiritual support available to us and make the most spiritual progress. That guidance may arise as a no or a not right now or as a yes and go for it. When we are in the heart, we will clearly sense such guidance and take comfort in it. Rather than fight against it as we let go of our defense systems, disabling fear and guilt from running our lives, and instead deal with them as occasional interlopers that need to be cleared and healed. We stop fearing we will never have what we generally want and need. We realize we are loved, know how to love, and are naturally, innately beings of love. This frequency helps the body to ground. It helps the mind settle into the body rather than constantly flitting from one possibility to the next, creating excitement but also an excess of nervous energy. It helps the mind and body place nicely with each other, supporting each other rather than opposing each other. This your mind won't be constantly haranguing, 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 haranguing your body, leaving it feeling bad about itself, tired or unhappy or even angry and rebellious. In these and other ways, the 396 Hz frequency helps reconcile the push-pull of competing interests, integrating awareness in the heart and providing a clear pathway to a transcendent resolution where all is working for the one higher purpose. This frequency harmonizes beautifully with the spiritual medicine of the Bear Soul Totem. It encourages our natural ability to find the sweetness in life necessary to sustain hope and heal our hearts. Spirit Bear connects us to the restorative power of hibernation, that deep rest of body and mind. If you are highly strung and, like many modern people, find it hard to consciously relax your body and mind through spiritual practices, Spirit Bear brings the comfort and encouragement to allow your mind to rest within the body. It is as if the mind were in a cave for renewal, safe from predators and external forces, undisturbed and able to rest. This oracle urges you to go within, where there is a tremendous healing force awakening. Give it the time and space it needs to do its best work for you. Wisdom of the Oracle. Wisdom of the Oracle, what's the message you have for Virgo in June of 2020? All that glitters. Essential meanings: a need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial, mercurial. The oracle's message: it's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, it is better. Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, a stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? Relationship message. Sometimes we try to become something we're not to impress others. We embellish a story a bit, adding some dramatic elements to make us more appealing. The real person becomes hidden behind the sparkle and shine. Then there are times when we don't see the true value of someone else because he or she may not have the glitz and glamour that seems so desirable. Now is the time to look past the surface, beyond the mask, to the essence of a person, who that person is, not what he or she has or can give you. It is important. See beyond the glitter and look for the inner glow. Use the eyes in your heart. Let go of artifice and let what is authentic shine. Prosperity message. Sometimes an opportunity looks so good that it glitters like gold and you just can't resist it. Especially when it appears others are doing so well and have hit the mother lode. During the American Gold Rush, everyone hurried west to find their fortune, and then deserted entire towns after the mining depleted the gold veins in the earth. So too can you deplete yourself as you chase after the latest shiny thing that has caught your eye. There is a mercurial quality to your present circumstances. Pay no attention to those who chase after fool's gold. Resist the temptation to be jealous of others. What they have achieved may not be the true success you seek, so don't compare yourself to them. You see only the surface right now, only the sparkle. Be assured that you will experience your own shining moment if you stick to what you know. All that glitters may not be gold for you. Protection message. This is a signal to walk away from what you're contemplating. There is a thin veneer of glitter and sparkle that masks something rotten underneath. Pursuing it will only bring about difficult situation you will be sorry you got yourself into. Stay away. Isn't it wonderful how spirit protects you? Better things await. Sacred Power reading cards. What is the message? Overall meaning, underlying energies of the entire reading. Virgo, June 2020. Transformation. The phoenix, much like the caterpillar, transforms into a new life after experiencing the end of an earth cycle. Just as the phoenix rises from the ashes, what you have perceived to be negative outcome is actually filled with positivity. Now is the time for rebirth and rejuvenation. You have come so far on your journey and have reached the end of this cycle in your life. The sacred firebird is a conscious creator, choosing to accept inevitabilities and using them to produce positive experiences. Within each negative experience, such as a physical trauma and spiritual and emotional suffering, you have reached a precipice where new life is forming. Right now, the phoenix has returned to remind you to leave the baggage behind, to let go of your past and move forward. Use those negative experiences as motivation towards future goals and achievements. During this transformative process, you will emerge within confidence, strength, and direction. If you are currently experiencing hardship, emotional imbalances, such as depression and melancholy, know that the hard times are almost over and a new life is on the horizon. If you are in a relationship, the phoenix represents strong change, encouraging you to look within to find self-confidence, independence, and mutual understanding within your significant other. This change represents the formation of a new relationship, including the relationship we have with others. The energy of the phoenix requests that we assess our daily rituals and habits for their necessity. Are they serving us? Do we need to cut them away and release them? Just like the phoenix, you will arise from the ashes stronger, powerful, and energized. Affirmation. I am able to transform, conquer, and resolve past issues with strength, courage, and willpower. I choose to transform my life now. Cosmic reading cards. What's the overall meaning, underlying energies of the entire reading message you have for Virgo in June of 2020? Cosmic connection. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. This card brings a message of divine support and illumination. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels with greater understanding, insight, and perception. It is no coincidence that you are finding yourself in sync with new people whose vibrations are at a similar frequency to your own. These new connections are bringing you greater clarity and reflecting the radiant light within you. Yes, there are challenges that surround you, challenges that can really tug at the heartstrings. But please understand that these challenges come to you at this time to help you grow and evolve to higher states of consciousness. The universal energy of love has sent beautiful light-filled souls to guide your way and assist you through this transition. Not only do you have these wonderfully earthly guides, but also the assistance of loving cosmic guides from a higher dimension. You are a visionary of love, and through the raising of your own vibration, you will assist others to awaken. Spirit sees your hunger and desire for change. It sees your passion and thirst for planetary healing. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition, but first your own vibration and light needs to be raised. This opportunity comes to you through the challenges you currently face. You see, dear one, the understanding gained from these challenges and the healing they bring will be the precursor to your own increased light. Keep going and know you are not alone during this time. Affirmation: I am illuminated, inspired, and grateful for this opportunity to expand in the light of pure consciousness. Associated chakras: heart, throat, third eye, crown. Starseed Oracle: what is the overall message for Virgo in June of 2020? Star bathing. Light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. The stars are constantly showering emanations onto the crystalline grid of the Earth. When things are in balance, the planet also sends information back up to the stars. Many starseeds have come to Earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten, and all that information is stored in the crystalline grid. If you pull this card, you may be being called to begin working with the stars and the crystalline grid of the Earth. Some people believe that the crystalline grid of the Earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may be guided to journey to particular places on Earth to unlock these cosmic codes with your presence. You may also be interested in a practice called star bathing. Download a star bathing meditation at www.starseedoracle.me. This card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid on the Earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places without quite knowing why. It also can mean that your light body, the energy body in its highest form, is being activated. If this resonates, take things extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. Starseed activation. Place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following: I open myself up to receiving the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars and the earth inform and heal me, and as they do, may it heal the earth too. And that's your reading, Virgo. Hit me up, click the links. See you next month.